All right, so let me introduce myself. My name is Tatiana Battle. I'm a senior mass communications major at PV, and I have my own YouTube channel, and I also have my own blog under the name Tap In with Tati. That's my social as well, _ Tap In with Tati _ I have the pleasure of interviewing forward thinkers today. So if anyone would like to go ahead and introduce themselves, go right ahead.
Hey, Tatiana, how are you? My name is Brandon Bilton. I'm the president of Forward Thinkers. It's good to be in the house with another Panther. I had no idea that you also went to Prairie View, are currently at Prairie View. So that's a plus. Prairie View does produce productive people, as we like to say. But thanks for having us.
Awesome.
And I'll go
Nice to
second.
meet you.
So my name is David Alexander, Vice President of the Forward Thinkers. I kind of just help keep us all together and online as far as the schedule goes. It's good to know that you went to Prairie View, doing some great things.
Yes, nice to meet you.
And I'll go next. My name is James Turner. I'm also a Panther from Prairie View, and I'm the treasurer of the organization. And basically what I do is I handle all the money and the finances. So making sure we have enough money for certain events and make sure we're budgeting for that event as well.
Awesome.
Hi, Tatiana. My name is Trevor Lewis. I am the Director of Development for the Forward Thinkers. What I do is I help develop the structure and events and also help build relations with the community.
Great. Is that everyone?
That's everyone.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So guys, I just have a few questions for you today, and feel free if you want to pass the mic to whoever. I would really appreciate if you guys could all take the questions one at a time. So my question to you is, when was Forward Thinkers created and for what purpose? What intention or goal did you have in mind when you said, okay, Forward Thinkers, that's what we're going to call it. This is when we're going to create it, and this is our goal in mind.
Moniker, I guess it came to me like a few years ago, actually, before we even thought about starting the organization. I had this idea of creating a group at some point in time. I was still in college, that would essentially allow students to intern, like get students internships, which is a long-term goal of ours. But since then, things have kind of taken a shift. And I was actually at David Alexander's house one day, and we were just talking. I had this idea, and I was like, man, you know what? I think we could do this. So I ended up hitting this group chat that we're all in with a bunch of guys from Prairie View. And from there, we were like, all right, well, we're going to host a conference. And I think we had maybe like 6 months. And we actually pulled it together. One of the main goals of Forward Thinkers is to, build the next generation of leaders, personal finances, and general business. Then you have mental health, spirituality, and you have networking and leadership. So those are our core principles, core values, because we feel like those 6 things are kind of impacted on anybody's lives on a day-to-day basis. So that's my spiel.
Yeah, and to piggyback off of that, I think one of the things that kind of glued us together, where we are all pretty young professionals, and we believe the network that we have built, we have a duty almost to give back to people that don't come from the same backgrounds or aren't exposed to the same knowledge that we were exposed to being at Prairie View. It's like a cheat code almost. But we wanted to be able to provide information to those young minority, soon to be professionals and soon to, be the next generation of leaders.
Nickname. But the main thing that David Alexander mentioned was exposure. Man, it's just so powerful on how exposure can change a person's mind and change a person's perspective on just life.
We have a decent network, and what we're able to do is bring a bunch of people from different backgrounds or subject matters, as we call it, together to provide that platform to give that exposure to those without.
Fantastic. Yeah, I think you guys pretty much covered it. I think it's a wonderful thing that you guys used the community that you had and then even took the resources that you were given in college and created such an organization for other people so that they can have these same opportunities that you guys have had. I think it's especially amazing that you guys are all Black men. You guys are doing an amazing job, and I commend you. Out of everything you've done so far, what has been the proudest moment after creating this organization, Forward Thinkers?
I think one of the proudest moments personally is actually seeing the conference come together. As we continue to plan and continue to take things more seriously and started telling people about us and telling people about our vision, literally like the community that we have, like the network that we have, literally supported us because we were serious about making a huge change. It was just amazing to see it all come together.
One of the proudest moments was when you have professionals that's been in their positions for years in their profession, and they give you kudos on saying this is something unique that has not been done for the community before. And when we got the backing from the older generation of professionals where we were trying to connect, it really made my spirit feel good to let us know, all right, we really got something here that's unique and that's special.
So we started this group chat called the Forward Thinkers Stock Market Group Chat, or Stocks with the Forward Thinkers. And basically what we do in that group chat is basically teaching people how to build generational wealth through investing in the stock market. And we have something called Market Mondays. And what that is, we educating them on what is a stock, what is an IPO, and basically down the fundamentals of investing. We have it every Monday at 7:00 p.m. And we're actually getting a decent amount of people in every Market Monday. We have a group chat where we have almost 50 members, and they're actively engaging in the group chat and actually investing in the stock market and seeing some great gains.
What makes me happy with Forward Thinkers is to be able to see an idea come to fruition. That makes me happy to know that they could come up with these things, and then we could rally behind each other, and then we actually make it happen. The most recent success, without a doubt, is the Market Mondays. James said he wanted to do it, and then we all backed him. And then we pulled some people in, like we do. We tap into our resources, and we made it happen.
Especially in the Black community, it's very hard to instill that idea of having generational wealth.
But the main thing for us is to connect all generations and pass down that knowledge of generational wealth. A lot of times when you come out of college, people preach to you, go to school, get a good grades, and get a good job. But you don't really know how to be successful after you get that good job. So we want to connect each generation to pass that knowledge on, all right, what are the steps in order to be successful as I grow older in life?
Because there's always something that young people can teach the older generation and vice versa, right? What networking tips do you have to create those long-lasting relationships?
It's about like looking around and seeing like, well, I'm always looking to network, but who do I know? Like, who's in my immediate network now? I instantly thought about people that I went to church with. They know my work ethic. They know who I am. They even know my family members. So why don't I tap into these people first and try and see how we can better each other in the long run?
Because you can't get something for nothing. So you have to find some kind of way, even if that's reaching out saying, hey, do you guys need help with this event? I can volunteer. So try to add some type of value to make that person want to go out their way to help you. Even offer to take them out to lunch and be genuine with your message and come from a good place. And you never know where they'll take you to.
One of the key things to building up a good network is a consistent, genuine camaraderie, and then like constantly seeking that mentorship. Whether you're giving it to somebody or somebody else is pouring into you. I feel like it should be constant.
I really think that those are great tips, and I think a lot of people will benefit from that. Are there any projects that you guys have been working on in the midst of this pandemic?
We are currently planning out our virtual conference. So our conference is annual, but this time, because of COVID, we'll be taking it online, and we're structuring it so it can still be that unique content, but people can chime in and actually pay attention.
And we're looking to, spice it up a little bit this year. Since it's virtual, we have to keep people's attention. So we're going to try and do the best that we can. A lady that I look up to that's actually from my church, she came to me at the end and she was like, hey, like, this is y'all's first conference. Y'all did a great job. Just to say that it was y'all first conference. And even I saw her like taking notes.
We're gonna have some cool breakout sessions. So you're gonna have some one-on-one time with the subject matters that you're interested, whether it's personal development, leadership, mental health, spirituality, you're going to have a chance to talk to that specialist one-on-one. So we have the conference coming up in November. So be out on the lookout and details for that from all our social media platforms.
So when it comes down to the side we're trying to push now, which is the mental health and the spirituality, basically by having different yoga sessions on our YouTube to kind of show people how to like do deep breathing and how to stretch and how to basically kind of get those juices flowing, educating them on different things like saging your house and doing different things that kind of clean your house and your soul. So that's my way of breaking into the mental health and the spirituality side, but we're just taking some time to push that out right now.
You need that spirituality. You need that mental break. You need mental wellness in your life. It's really important, especially right now.
Those soothing Sundays can really be a thing.
What is something that you wish you knew or you could tell yourself when you were, first kind of getting your feet wet into your passion or your purpose? What's something that you wish you could have told yourself or that you knew?
Be more confident, man. Don't let the youngness of our mind deter you from speaking what you know. I've been taught all my life that I think like an old man. So sometimes I would just be quiet and not really say what I truly think. But
I think I could have utilized my network more in college. And it's like a really big community that we do not utilize. Invest often, invest and think more strategic when it comes to certain business move you're doing. And you'll set yourself up better for the future.
Future is digest more books, knowledge from older people that have that experience. Just absorb more information, especially the information that you'll find in books. I'm finding a new enjoyment with reading, and it'll really expand your mind as far as like how your imagination will grow as soon as you start digesting what's in books.
I think take like school more seriously. Like the classes that I was in, to be honest, it pertains to a lot of stuff that everybody wants to do, like investing and business. Like take that stuff serious. Don't take anything for granted. That's the real gist of that story. Like whatever you're doing right now, don't take it for granted.
Taking advantage of the time that you have when you're in the position that you're in is also really important, like college or when you're ever networking with someone that you don't know what their next move could be. Always take relationships seriously. Always take those networking opportunities seriously. Are there any socials that you guys know by heart that people can keep up with you on? I know you said YouTube for the Market Mondays, but any other socials like Instagram or Twitter, or how can people reach out to you if they have questions or anything of that matter?
I believe our Instagram is forwardthinkers.us. So at forwardthinkers.us, Instagram, Facebook, we're working on that. But for the main part, Instagram, they have a link tree.
If you click that link, that gives you all access to the Forward Thinkers, from our magazine interview we did with Vogue magazine, our Market Monday links, our group me links, our YouTube channel, ways to donate to the Forward Thinkers, basically all access to us if you ever want to get in contact with us.
I just want to say thank you for reaching out to us. We really appreciate you. We want to stay connected. Don't be a stranger. Hey, come on to the conference. We just thank you for this opportunity. We appreciate you so much, and just let us know if you need anything from us.
Yeah,
absolutely. We support you.
Yeah, we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
We
guys.
appreciate you taking the time. If you want to join the Forward Thinkers Stock Chat group chat, join Market Mondays. We most definitely can add some value to you as well.
Oh, definitely. I'm already thinking about that Market Monday because I've really been tapping in to CNBC, and every time I get a notification and it says something,
we got you.
About
I know you've been looking at Tesla.
Yeah, you heard about it. Texas, yes, yes. Yeah. I've been keeping up, so I'm definitely tapping in.
Yeah, we got you.
Thank you guys. Cool. Thank you guys so much. Well, this was such an amazing conversation, very impactful, enriching, nothing, less than expected from the Forward Thinkers. So guys, check them out on Instagram. I'll put the link in the description box. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you guys. You guys have really
Likewise.
opened my eyes and made me think in a different way. And I love that, because even in just this short amount of time, I feel like I'm learning from you guys. And I know that more people will learn from you as well.